Hey guys, I came across an article on ABC News yesterday that just happened to pop up in my news feed, and it was saying that the average Australian adult is getting less vegetables than the average Australian 3-year-old. The reason they were saying that was Australian Health Survey was done that determined that the average Australian adult was getting less than the recommended daily serve of vegetables. I have a really big issue with that, apart from the fact that I hate surveys that quote statistics left, right, and centre because, to be honest, you can make numbers say whatever the hell you want depending on who pays for the survey. There's an old adage that 75% of arguments can be won by quoting statistics. You can make numbers say whatever they want. That's a completely different issue. The problem I've got is that the standard servings and the standard recommended intake, it's based on information that is so outdated and so archaic. It's not even close to what the current diet and the current nutritional requirements are for most adults or most humans, full stop, children to adults. You see a lot of it quoting a lot of your BMIs and your food intake and your food pyramid. It's all average stuff. It's all, as soon as someone mentions average, tune out. Average, last time I checked, there's no such thing as an average adult. There's no such thing as a standard size adult. Everyone's different. Everyone's body reacts differently. Everyone's nutritional requirements are different and need different things at different stages of their life and different stages of their fitness and different stages of their journey. Someone that's trying to lose weight, their nutritional intake is going to be completely different to someone that's competing in a bodybuilding comp that needs to put a ton of muscle mass on and keep their body fat percentage down. Saying that average adult isn't getting what they need is just, it's fanatical media just carrying on about crap. When you actually dig down into it and actually look at some of the links that they've quoted in there, the information they use is essentially based off the old food pyramid. The old food pyramid was written way back when, the times when we were saying smoking was healthy for you because it reduced stress and it did this, that, and the other. We know better now. We know that the information that's in the food pyramid is completely outdated and it's not right. It's not what our bodies need to function and to be healthy. You see a lot of articles like that in the papers of different organizations paying for different surveys and getting different results, and so often they contradict each other. One says you need more veggies, one says you need more this, one says you need more that. It's completely wrong, and there's a lot of that sort of fanatical media out there that you see, and people freak out and they worry they're doing the wrong thing and they worry they're setting the wrong example to their kids and stuff like that. And yeah, we have to be careful what we eat around our kids, and yes, I would say a large portion, I'm not going to quote statistics because I hate them, but I'd say a large portion of people's diets and their general nutrition these days really isn't where it should be. It's just far too convenient and easy to get crappy fast foods and junk foods these days. People don't realize how easy and quick it is to make healthy options and to make healthy meals. There's, if you spend 5 minutes Googling, there's thousands of different recipes on most of your big recipe sites from, taste.com and things like that, you have a look at them, 5-minute prep, 10-minute prep, 15-minute prep, healthy options to make snacks and stuff. So there isn't really no excuse to go for the unhealthy option just because you haven't got time, which is another issue I have with everyone's got time. You can make time if you really want to do it. But the quotes and the things I read about the health and the nutrition of people, it really frustrates me because a lot of the stuff that they're quoting and a lot of the statistics and information they're basing on is just so outdated. It's so wrong. It's ridiculous if you actually look down into it. I thankfully read another article not far after that one that again completely contradicted it. And it was talking about the food pyramid, and it was speaking to 5 different experts across the field. There was a GP, there was a nutrition expert, there was world leaders in their field when it comes to health and nutrition, and every single one of them agreed and said the food pyramid that everyone quotes and everyone goes on about is completely wrong. It's not even just a little bit wrong. It's completely wrong from what people actually need these days. As I said, the food pyramid, when you actually look at when it was made, the information they had and the health information they had back then really isn't anything close to what we've got today, and it is just so outdated. It's one of those things that people have, you go to any doctor's surgery. Most of these days, GP surgeries have got them little food pyramids stuck up somewhere. The kids still get taught it at school. Like, it's the sort of thing, it has to get updated, it has to get fixed, because until people start getting the right education when it comes to their food and nutrition, nothing's going to change. Whether it's, things about healthy eating, whether it's what's not healthy, whether it's, just people falling for crappy marketing, we have to fix up the education around nutrition and health, because until that's done, you're not going to set a good example to your kids. It's just going to get worse and worse. It's going to be a snowball effect, and by the time our kids are, our age, God knows what they're going to be eating. God knows what the thoughts and the statistics are going to be on health and nutrition. And the last few World Health Organization surveys, Australia's been ranking in the top 3, 4, 5 out of the world of the most obese countries. And that's just a scary thought when you consider we're usually higher on percentage than somewhere like America, who, I don't know if you've ever seen America's diet, but Americans' diets are horrendous. They supersize everything. They deep fry left, right, and center. They're just horrendous, some of the stuff those guys eat. Having to compete against that and being higher than that as a nation in terms of obesity is just scary. Like, the thought of our kids growing up and getting fatter and fatter and really not understanding it, it's a scary thought. It's really something that concerns me, that we need to start setting better examples to our kids, and we really need to start setting better guidelines for our kids to follow. And I think it really needs a big shake-up in the whole nutrition industry. That's why I spend so much time with my clients talking about food and talking about nutrition and trying to give that education for everything I know that I've picked up over the years of doing this, that can possibly help and give information. But again, like, my information changes. I'm constantly trying to better myself and find out the latest and find out what's new and find out what's right in terms of the information we have before us. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people they're kind of still stuck on this food pyramid from God knows how long ago, that is just, it's really, really wrong. Now, I'd be curious to know what you guys think. How do you go with the food pyramid? What sort of things have you been sort of picked up over the years in terms of what's right and wrong in terms of your nutrition? What do you think of the What do you think of the all the info that comes out about how obese everyone's getting and what the causes are of it, and your old food pyramid and stuff? Let me know what you think. Comment down below or reply to this and let me know what your thoughts are, because I'll be curious to see what you guys think as well. So.